Troy, Will, dinner! What's up, guys?
What's up, Danny?
How was your day at school, Troy?
Pretty good. Learned about some Neanderthals.
Neanderthals? Wow, Will, did you learn about Neanderthals too? Will, did you learn about Neanderthals like Troy in class today?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. Well, do you guys know that your father, back in college, he did a presentation in his Anthropology 102 class? Maybe if you guys need some extra help, I can show you the video. I can find the old laptop. It's probably in my room somewhere.
Okay.
You guys want it?
Wait, you got your presentation
Yeah, it's on my laptop though. You want to go see it?
You trying to, Troy?
Yeah. Alright, guys.
You really trying to go to that presentation? Possible.
I mean, yeah, we got a test.
Where'd you get a test?
Guys, come here. It's ready. Alright, I got 2 chairs. Troy, sit there. Will, you sit here. Alright, I'm just going to show you my college presentation. And hopefully you guys can learn something from it. So, enjoy, guys. 400,000 years ago, a species called Homo neanderthalis, or Neanderthals, roamed the earth. This species is the closest ancestor to modern-day humans. People mostly associated Neanderthals with brutish caveman-like specimens with no intelligence at all, but anthropologists and scientists can prove they were actually quite exceptional. Neanderthals lived between 400,000 to 40,000 years ago. The first identified Neanderthal fossil was discovered in 1829 by Philip Charles Schmerling in Germany. The fossil found was a part of the skull of a Neanderthal child. This fossil was not classified as Neanderthal till decades later. The second fossil was found in 1856 by a schoolteacher named Johann Vollrath, who brought it to the attention of Hermann Schevenhuysen. The discovery was found in Neander Valley, Germany, along a cave called Feldhofer. With the findings of a new species, scientists called it Neanderthalensis after the area where the fossils were found, Neander Valley. Neanderthal life inhabited as far west of Europe's Atlantic coast to as far east as Central Asia. During that time, the area experienced a very cold glacier-like temperatures. This was the first time in human evolution that a species survived a glacial ecosystem. The cold environment might have attributed to Neanderthals' physique. Their bodies were relatively short. Males on average were about 5'5", and females were about 5'1". There are many physical differences Neanderthals have that humans don't. For example, Neanderthals were more stocky with broad chests, bulky torsos, and very muscular limbs. They also had large noses with high bridges. These high bridges allowed Neanderthals to breathe in cold air and be warmed throughout the nasal passages. These adaptations helped Neanderthals retain body heat and overall helped them survive in cold temperatures. Some other physical and important features that Neanderthals possessed were having no chin, an occipital bun, inflated maxilla, an arching brow ridge, projecting face, and a large brain. An idea as to why Neanderthals possessed a larger brain was their consumption of more meat. Neanderthals' brain sizes were 1520 cc, while human brain sizes were 1250 cc. With having a larger brain, you start to think more. Having a large brain for Neanderthals allowed them to understand many human-like ways of thinking. For example, culture is a very important part of what makes us human. There are many archaeological evidence to suggest that Neanderthals lived in cultures and communities. They built shelters, made clothes, wrapped their feet, and used advanced tools. The tools they made are traditionally associated with the Mousterian technology, which uses the Levial's technique to make spear points and knives of predetermined sizes and shapes. Here are some examples of what stone tools they made looked like. Neanderthals also used their teeth as tools, most likely for preparing hides. This process is called promastification. They also are associated with making fire, having barrels for their dead, and creating cave art. Now that we know where Neanderthals originated from, we are going to understand how they became extinct. Around 40,000 years ago, the Neanderthal species started to die down. There are many theories as to why Neanderthals became extinct. One theory is that around 40,000 years ago, the climate started to get colder, especially around Europe and Asia. At that time, woolly mammoths were Neanderthals' main source of food. Woolly mammoths started to migrate south because of the harsh conditions that area provided. They weren't capable of living and surviving in the Arctic weather. With the woolly mammoths leaving, the Neanderthals' population were believed to die out because of the lack of food. Some other scientists think that Homo sapiens outcompeted Neanderthals and overall killed them for their land and resources while they inhabited the earth right around their extinction. Over many generations of inbreeding, Neanderthals and small amounts of their DNA may have been absorbed into the human race. As many people know, Neanderthal genes have been found in humans. In many descended people from Europe and Asia, DNA test results show that some people possess 1 to 2 Neanderthal in their genes. The theory is that since Neanderthals and Homo sapiens create viable offspring, it is to be believed that Neanderthals just absorbed into the Homo sapiens species, causing the extinction of Neanderthals. To conclude, Neanderthals were a very dominant species who lived for more than 360,000 years. This species is one of the most special because of the innovative choices and inventions they made to survive. Their resilience in making tools, creating culture, adapting to their environment, and learning to use fire are all the reasons why Neanderthals were so successful. So how was it? Did you guys like it?
It was decent.
That was a very good presentation.
Was it helpful?
Oh yeah, we got a quiz tomorrow, so like it's decent. It really helped me out for real.
That's good. I just want you guys to do well in school, you know. And
Wait,
I
how
thought
long
maybe-
did it take you to make this?
took me about a month
A month.
to make. Yeah, around a month.
Damn.
Yeah,
A lot of work put into this.
yeah.
You know, I might need a copy of this for real though.
Yeah, I could send you the link. You know, you could study before class or your tests or whatever.
Thanks, man.
No problem, guys.
For sure.
Troy, how'd you feel about it? You think you're gonna use it to study?
It's a very good presentation, Daddy.